guys, welcome back to another episode of Tarps Off Hockey's Little Update Show. My name's Chris Mancuso, joined by Chicka. Yeah, McLovin. McLovin, looking good, buddy. How are you?
Doing great, man. Lots to talk about right now.
Lots to talk about. Huge news coming out of Toronto. You know, the team looks great in the North Division so far this season. I like the moves they've made. Another move I love, they have acquired Columbus Blue Jackets captain forward Nick Foligno. They ended up giving up a first-round pick as well as a fourth-round pick in 2022, and then there was a third component to the trade with the Sharks that helped them broker it, and they got a fourth-round pick or something like that. But Toronto comes away with Nick Foligno. They're keeping 25% of his salary, so they're only really paying for about 25% of what he has left this year. They traded for Riley Smith from the Columbus Blue Jackets earlier. He's hard to play against. Man, the Toronto Maple Leafs bottom six forwards just got a lot tougher to play against, and this is a team that had Joe Thornton and Wayne Simmons in the mix here as well. I love this move for the Leafs. If they're able to add another defenseman before tomorrow's deadline, they're a Stanley Cup contender. I'm sorry to say it, McLovin. I know you're down in Boston, but here in Ontario, anybody that knows me, I don't buy into the Toronto Maple Leafs hoopla and hysteria. I am telling you, I promise you, if they grab a defenseman, they're going to be the team to beat in the North Division.
Nick Foligno is one of those guys where he flies under the radar because he's in a very small hockey market in Columbus. And, the biggest thing with Columbus this year has been with John Tortorella, Pierre-Luc Dubois. So no one really talks about a captain like Nick Foligno. He is a very solid hockey player. He knows how to work the penalty kill. He knows how to be a net front presence on the power play, too, if they need it. He's a very solid addition. A first-round pick, it might be a little bit too much, but for his presence and his playoff experience and what he did to bring Columbus out of the depths of hell, very solid pickup for Toronto.
Yeah, listen, he only has 16 points or something like that this season, but he's playing on a weak Columbus team. I think he's going to come to Toronto. He's going to find a home, and he's going to contribute. This is a guy who's tough to play against. Now, the problem with the Leafs is they're always a great team during the regular season. They get into the playoffs. They play a heavy team like Columbus, who they lost to, and it's like a guy like Foligno, guy like Riley Nash. Riley Nash, you know him from the Bruins. He's a tough cat to play against on the fourth line. He finishes his checks. He's a very defensively sound player. I love these two moves for Kyle Dubas and the Toronto Maple Leafs right now. I mean, I can't stress enough. I was saying it originally. My ideal thing, if I was a Leafs fan before, I think I said this on an episode of Get the Puck Out like a month ago, McLovin. I wanted them to get Foligno and Savard. Savard ends up in Tampa, but Foligno on the Leafs, more grit, more experience, more toughness, and most importantly, even more leadership. Captain of the team, and I'm sure Tortorella would tell you a damn good captain as well.
With a young core like Toronto has, where the leaders of that team in terms of offensive production are guys like Matthews, Marner, even Tavares. He's an older guy, but he's still a young type of player, a superstar in this league.
Yeah.
A guy like Foligno coming in adds some veteran leadership, adds a voice in the locker room for if the team is down. You need that when it comes to the playoffs. And Foligno is fearless. He's up there a little bit in age, but he'll drop the gloves if needed. He'll get in front of a shot and block it. And we saw last year, he knows how to score some goals. He had that between the legs breakaway in a game last year. So he still knows how to score. Maybe not as good as Matthews, but definitely fearless, fantastic leader. He's going to make a big difference in Toronto if they want to make a deep playoff run this year.
He absolutely is, man. It's funny, the Toronto Maple Leafs said we're going to acquire a forward from Buffalo. It's just not going to be Taylor Hall. They don't want to deal with that. All of a sudden, they'll be getting lottery balls drafted. They bring in Taylor Hall. Speaking of balls, guys, go on over to manscaped.com or ca.manscaped.com. If you're in Canada, hit promo code TARPSOFF and receive 20% off your Manscaped order and free shipping to get 20% off and free shipping on the number one tool for your family jewels, go on over to manscaped.com. Get yourself a lawnmower 3.0. It is the best nut trimmer in the game, boys. Make sure you have a separate trimmer for your face and your nuts. You know, my Manscaped doesn't touch my beard, and if yours does, that's just weird. Tarps off, promo code, 20% off, and free shipping. Torts is going to miss Foligno, and I'm sure Foligno will miss playing for Torts. Guys, I want to implore everybody, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page here. Hit the little bell and get notified. We're going to be keeping you up to date with all things NHL heading through tomorrow's deadline, which goes at 3 p.m. on Monday. We'll be there with a live stream at Tarps Off Sports on Twitter and Tarps Off Sports on Facebook. Columbus, you lost a good one. Toronto, gearing up for a Stanley Cup run.
Before?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah. Why? Are you challenging me now?
No, I'm not challenging you.
Okay.
You know, Redden sticks up for his teammates the other night.
Yeah.
And you come out with some sarcastic article.
It was funny.
It was funny?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
You were probably beat up in the bus stop most of the time.